Hello everybody, hello guys, Boss of Toys here, and today I will be going over my top 10 favorite sets. Now these are sets that I own and have had for a while and are just some I love. So there is a dart here. So these are all sets that I've had for over months now, and are all some of my favorites, some of the best things I've ever owned, and some things that I'm really happy to own. And if any of these are sets you like, or if you would change my list in any way, just say so in the comments. Hopefully this video doesn't get corrupted. That's the only reason I haven't reviewed the Behemoth right there. So let's go in with number 10, Luke's Landspeeder. While it's not really the best, well, it is the best play scale interpretation of Luke's Landspeeder, the most accurate. It's just, I think all these other sets are better than this. And note, not all of this is gonna be Star Wars. And this might make a lot of people mad, but I actually like this RV more than the Luke's Landspeeder. Play feature-wise, it has more. It just has a lot more than this. And I have a nostalgia because one of my first LEGO sets was an RV. This was number 10, number 9, and number 8 is the 501st Battle Pack. This might actually deserve to be a lot higher on the list, however, I just couldn't justify putting it over the Atst Raider or the Iron Man Armory. Sorry, I blinked on the name. Or the Slave One or the Batmobile. However, this is a set that I've bought 10 of, so it had to be higher than both of these. And next up, number 6, the Atst Raider, one of my favorite LEGO sets that I own. And for good reason, it's very high quality, packed with play features and minifigs. And it's just all around a good set. Albeit it has a lot of stickers, it's just really good looking. The only reason the Hoth one is not up here is because I like the proportions of this one more. However, I like the Hoth version of the weapon right here. I like the Hoth one more. However, I just think this one looks aesthetically better than the Hoth Atst. However, they are both good LEGO sets, and either one is a good choice. And next up, number 5. The Batmobile. With a play scale and a display set. And you can switch these out. It's just, I've always liked this design for the Batmobile. I am not the biggest Batman fan, but Batman is my favorite hero out of DC. I lean more towards Marvel, however, I really like this design for the Batmobile. It is a modified Chevy Chevelle, I think, or Chevrolet Bel Air. I'm not too sure, but I do know it's a Chevy, and it's just really nice. It's a really good model. It is also incredibly dusty. All of these are. Even though I own 4 AATs, those are not on the list because they're not that good. I like the 501st Trooper, and that's it. However, this is not minifigs. This is builds specifically. And this was number 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is a really good set, and it's the only set I had to mod, which is the only downside. However, I just think that this is a really, really cool set. It comes with great minifigs, but that's obviously not the point of this. Packed with play features. It's really good looking model. It's just all around a high quality set. It doesn't feel like if I drop it, it'll break. It's not overly loose in any meaningful way. However, this shake test is not helping. And it looks good on display. And that was number 4. So we'll get into number 3. No. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 is the Slave 1. This set does have a lot of issues, and the only reason, actually, switching places, I like this one more than this. This is 5, and that's 4. Changed my mind. Reasons this is 5 is just because it's so much smaller than what it should be. However, it is an incredibly cool set. I do like this one more than the TIE Fighter. I couldn't put the TIE Fighter so far up on the list. I think all of these sets in their own way are better than everything else I own. However, that is also a great set. A lot of these sets, an argument could be made for any place, for any of these sets, depending on the person, because all of these sets have their strengths, all of these sets have their weaknesses. Except for one. I wonder which one that is. So, it is a great set, however, I do think this is better. And now for my third favorite, and while this isn't really part of it, this can just boop. And now it doesn't look complete at all, but is the Iron Man Hall of Armor. I just love this set. I am an Iron Man junkie. And even the small one, if it was just a small one, the small one could potentially go on here too. They're just really good sets. I like the builds. Everybody keeps hating on Igor, but Igor, I like this Iron Man build. I think this is how they should have done the Hulkbuster. Simply to put him in scale with the Big Fig Hulk. However, they did not do that. Maybe one day I will build my own Hulkbuster in a style similar to that. Albeit with different pieces. This set is just... This is an all-around good set. I like this set. It does its job. It is the Iron Man Hall of Armor. There's no mistaking it. It's packed with play features. It's just... there's an argument that could be second. However, I just think, and the reason it's up on top of the UCS AT-AT is because it's too big. And I know what a lot of you guys are like, oh, size matter. Just because this is big doesn't mean it's good. And that's not why it's on second. It's on second because this is my first $160 set. This is the bulk of my Imperial Army at the moment. And it's a sturdily built set. I like the proportions. A lot of people don't like the guns. They say they're too big. That doesn't bother me personally. I like the guns. The guns are nice. I don't know where that went. It's got a great interior. A lot of these are packed with play features, and it is as well a great set just to display. However, my favorite, the number one, the big, the best, the heavyweight champion of LEGO Star Wars, the UCS AT-AT, with just an intimidating presence. The first thing you see when you walk in this room, my biggest LEGO set with a full interior. There's just, oh, great. While it does have its issues in some structural areas, it's just, I don't think I could make this list any differently with it still making sense. Because if I had put this UCS AT-AT anywhere else on the list, it wouldn't feel right. This is the best LEGO Star Wars set the best Lego set I currently own. And you can feel free to disagree with me, but you're wrong. This is just probably the coolest, most accurate AT-AT that will ever be released. This is probably the biggest AT-AT that will ever be released. And there's not words cannot describe how good this Lego set is. It's accurate, it's beautiful, it's big. What more could you possibly want from this Lego set? It does what it needs to do, and it does a little more. It is great for display. You could play with it, but I do not recommend it. The only issue a lot of people have is this gaps, but those don't bother me, and from what I heard, they're easy fix. So, with that being said, this is my top 10 Lego sets. Bye-bye.